Principle 1. Deliver more than you cost. Chapter 1. The Power of Influence. Kyle Busch had just won the 2019 NASCAR Cup Series championship to cap our greatest season ever. The title was Kyle's second and the fifth in the history of Joe Gibbs Racing. Kyle's championship-clinching victory at Homestead Miami Speedway was the 19th race win of the season for Joe Gibbs Racing. 4 cars, 19 victories out of 36 races, the most for any team in NASCAR's modern era. I could not imagine a more emotional ending to our first season since the death of J.D. Gibbs, the son of team owner Joe Gibbs, my best friend, and the man I had replaced as president almost 4 years before in the early stages of his illness. As Kyle crossed the finish line to complete our dream season, his pit erupted in celebration. But instead of running straight down to victory lane, I hurried down pit lane to catch the guys on our team who weren't celebrating: Eric Jones, Martin Truex Jr., and Denny Hamlin. A unique juxtaposition exists from leading multiple race car teams that contend against one another. On the night Kyle's team won the championship, our other 3 teams lost. Like a parent with kids competing against each other, I hurt for each one who lost: the drivers, their crew members, and their sponsors. They are family. Martin had won more races, 7, than any other driver in NASCAR that season. He finished second to Kyle in the championship race. Denny had won 6 races, and he had entered the final race as a popular favorite to win his first title because of his late-season momentum. Eric, who finished 3rd in the race, and who was the only one of our drivers not in contention for the championship, was a young, up-and-coming driver with a bright future and 1 victory in 2019 to his credit. Then there was the handful of executives from FedEx, which had sponsored Denny's number 11 car and requested that #DoItForJD be painted in purple letters across the car's back. How could I not root for the car honoring my best friend? Denny had come close to winning the championship twice before with FedEx, only to fall short both times. Obviously, I want all our drivers to perform well, but a first championship for Denny and FedEx, with their desire to honor JD, would have made for a memorable conclusion to a historic year. Then, with only 45 laps to go in the race for the title, less than 70 miles, Denny experienced car trouble and had to settle for a 4th-place finish in the season standings. I told Eric, Martin, and Denny that I was proud of them and thanked them for their contributions to our team's 19 victories. I thanked the FedEx executives for their 15 years of support and friendship. Then I joined Kyle's team in victory lane. The Mars Chocolate family was there, along with all their top executives as the primary sponsor of Kyle's number 18 car. They are wonderful people, a family to us at JGR. But when the championship celebration started to shift towards scattered locations, I wondered whether I should even post about our victory on social media out of consideration for Denny's and Martin's heartbreak. To be clear, I definitely enjoyed being in victory lane for Kyle's team's moment. Being part of the immediate aftermath of the clinching win was awesome. That's the moment every team pursues throughout the 9-month grind of the NASCAR season. My disappointment amid that celebration was the welcome result of leading one of NASCAR's top teams. 3 of our drivers had earned spots among the championship 4 that arrived in Miami with an opportunity to leave as Cup champion. The annual goal is to place as many of your drivers into the Final 4 as possible, and we became the first team ever to qualify 3. But because we're a company built on relationships, even the crowning achievement in our sport came with disappointment mixed in, which is a lot like life. Most of life is a mixture of victories and defeats, often competing simultaneously for our emotions. Even when life seems easy, it can be difficult. But on this night, we won a championship and my family was with me, and I couldn't help but reflect on how far our team had come. Joe Gibbs Racing's journey to a 4-car record-setting team started in 1991 with 1 car and a ton more hope than experience. I have been at JGR since the start, when the Gibbs family allowed me, a clueless, unconfident college graduate who had moved back home to live with his parents, to join their new company as an unpaid intern, happy to work out of an emptied broom closet with no electrical outlet, but a long extension cord.